Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. Really quick, I just want to thank a few people that have helped me out. Vicky C, thanks so much. Greg G, and Leslie H. So thank you so much. If you want to help the channel, subscribe, like my videos, check out the links below. So today I was asked to do a video on peptides, my favorite peptides, what peptides I like, what peptides I sort of like, and what peptides I dislike. And I had a little trouble thinking of any peptides I really dislike because honestly, I love peptides. They're great for your skin. And I really couldn't think of any I dislike, but instead I decided to take my favorite peptides and talk about them and then give some product recommendations. So I've got products that are priced all over the board from 10 bucks up to one that's a little bit more expensive. So all over the board. But yeah, so and I've got some general favorite products for just generally peptides that are good. So peptides are great for your skin. They're great for anti-aging. Give them time to work before dismissing them as unhelpful. Give peptides 3 months minimum, 5 months. Give them some time to work because unlike some other products that give more immediate results like certain exfoliants, you know what I mean? Like the next morning your skin feels better, glowy, things like that, or vitamin C. Peptides take time to work, and some people dismiss them as they don't work, they don't fit the Dalton 500 rule, all of that thing. In my experience, they are amazing. I have found benefits from them in terms of fighting wrinkles, fine lines, brightening skin, tone texture, firming skin. So I think they are still pretty new. Copper peptides, they're founded almost in my lifetime, but not quite. So they're still really pretty new. So before dismissing them, try them out. Give them a few months because I think there's some that will really be beneficial to you. And be consistent. So a lot of these products are great. You can use them morning or evening. Some I just prefer at night. And if you're going to use them in a routine with other acids, and by acids I mean ascorbic acid, glycolic acid, exfoliants, things like that. Give them a few minutes in between or try and use a neutral layer in between them to help because especially certain peptides like copper peptides don't necessarily play well with acids. It's thought that they break the bonds of them so they aren't as effective. So if you can apply a neutral layer in between or give them a few minutes, that's the way to go. You can use them with retinoids. There's a lot of retinoid products that contain peptides. Azelaic acid is great. Just certain exfoliants and vitamin C. So be cautious with that. So, okay, my first peptide I'm going to talk about is Snap 8. It is wonderful. It's also known as acetyl octapeptide 3, 5. Can't remember the chemical name, but it's a synthetic topical peptide which is a short chain of amino acids designed to mimic part of the SNAP25 protein involved in muscle movement. So it's considered one of the Botox in a bottle peptides, similar to arginine, which I'm not going to talk about today is arginine, but it's a great peptide. You can't go wrong with it. It's just, I like Snap 8. It's in the same group. It's just a little bit newer, and in my opinion, a little bit better. And it works by modulating the release of neurotransmitters. So for repeated muscle contractions, like raising your eyebrows, which I can't do as well. I get Botox for migraine, so they do 3 injections up here and then in the back, in your neck and traps. So I don't have as good of, I used to be able to kind of just do one eyebrow, but I can't so much. But it helps slow down those wrinkles from repeated muscle contractions, smiling, frowning, all of that. Which also create thicker wrinkles over time. You'll notice a lot of times people's forehead wrinkles are typically some of the thickest on your face. So I've got a couple products that I love. So basically less contraction equals less deepening of expression lines. So a couple of products I love is the ALPYN Beauty Super Peptide and Ghostberry Moisturizer for eczema, barrier, and wrinkle repair. It's 62 bucks, so it's in the mid-range of prices. It's fragrance-free, it's restorative, it's great for barrier repairing. It's got ceramides, Ghostberry, peptides, hydrate and relax the appearance of wrinkles. I love this. I've been using it now that the fall has started, kind of fall, although it feels like summer today because it's 76 out. But now that fall has kind of come upon us, I'm starting to use this one more in my morning routine. Although the other product I loved in my morning routine also is the Neogen High Exosome Cream. I love this one for spring and summer because it's light. This one's a little bit thicker. And then I'll mix a little bit of bronzing drops in it. And it's perfect. No fragrance in it. Very nice product. So for another one, this one's going to be also a little bit more pricey. It's the RevivSerum 6-in-1 Telomerase Serum, which goes by a theory. Telomeres, they're in our DNA. The older we get, they fray at the bottom, kind of like a shoelace frays, you know, if you don't have that little thing at the end of the shoelace that keeps it all together, you know, if they kind of start to break. And the older you get, the worse, the less repair our telosomes have. So, yeah, so anyway, so this serum contains several antioxidants as well as a variety of other peptides. They're geared towards correcting fine lines, pore appearance, texture, and brightness. It's $149, so it's expensive. I have a discount code. I will link to that below, but it is pretty pricey, but it's got a whole host of other good peptides in there. If this one's too pricey, they also have their Ultimate Serum, which is also wonderful. It also contains a lot of peptides and things. It's $99, and you can get a discount for it, but yeah, so these are a couple of great ones for Snap 8. Love Snap 8. Does this one contain Snap 8 too? Hang on, I'm looking. I don't think so. Okay, next up is Matrixyl 3000, which is actually a duo peptide. It's a combination of palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7 and palmitoyl oligopeptide, which are also signal peptides that stimulate cells to produce more collagen, elastin, and repair structural proteins. It's generally a well-tolerated peptide, and over time will help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to be one of the most common peptides you see. Snap 8 is not as common. It's still relatively on the new side, but the Matrixyl 3000 duo has been around for a long time, so that one's a little bit more common to find in products. So I've got a couple products that I recommend that contain it. The first one is the Peach and Lily Copper Peptide Pro Firming Serum, which is $49. It also contains copper peptides, so nothing wrong with that. Turmeric eggplant, great for a first step product in your routine because of its watery texture. It's just super liquidy, so it makes it nice. Oh, that's not a very good representation. Hang on. That's not a good representation. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. I think the top just got clogged. There, now you see the wateriness. Wateriness. It's very liquidy, so it makes it nice and easy to fit in as the first step in your routine. Very nice product from Peach and Lily. Excuse me. And next up for Matrixyl 3000, it's in a lot of stuff, but the Skin Medica TNS Ceramide Treatment Cream also contains it. It's $72. Shop around though because it's on sale a lot. This is just a thick moisturizing cream. It contains Matrixyl 3000, and it also contains the human fibroblast condition media that we love so much from the Skin Medica TNS Advanced Serum, which I have heard rumors that they're launching this at some point, and it will not have the dual pump anymore. That's what I've heard. I've heard rumors of it, so I didn't hear if they were reformulating it, but I heard they were repackaging it. So I'm excited because that means two things. One, get rid of the dual pump, and two, clearance on the old packaging. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. I'm definitely going to keep my eye out though. So this one I consider it my budget alternative. Although it's very thick, it's not very acne prone, skin friendly, but it's very dry skin prone friendly, fragrance free. Okay, next up is Syncal, which is a tripeptide. It's claimed to boost collagen and improve skin texture. Studies show it can help visibly improve firmness and elasticity of the skin after just 4 weeks, and it can assist with the reduction in look of pore size as well. Syncal helps slow the breakdown of collagen and helps slow the breakdown of elastin deep down in skin, so that's a good peptide as well. Something that helps slow the degradation of our skin, because the older you get, the less collagen you have, the less elastin your skin has, and that's when we get then we get wrinkles and loss of firmness and sagginess. So Syncal is great. So I've got a couple products. One's on the pricier side, the other one's on the very affordable side. So the first one is the Allies of Skin Peptides and Antioxidants Advanced Firming Daily Treatment, which is $165. I will say I've never paid full price for this. I got in a couple Derm Store boxes, where the boxes I think were like $40 and it had a full size of this. So I bought a few of them. So I want to say this is my 4th tube of it, and I still have yet to pay $165 for it. I'll link to Derm Store below, but maybe they still have it in a box somewhere. I don't know. It's worth looking. So in addition to the Syncal, it contains 6 other peptides. It contains the antioxidant teprenone, green tea ferment, EGCG, and it's a nice fragrance-free moisturizing cream. I like to use this one actually at night. I have no idea why. I just prefer it at night. It's really nice, hydrating, yeah, thick. Although I do use some mornings, but I really like using it at night. I have no idea why. It's weird. And then next up is the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream, which is about $46. It's a peptide-enriched cream. It's fragrance-free, great for sensitive skin. It's great for barrier repair as well. It's really nice. Dermatology has a lot of nice stuff. Their needleless serum, not needless serum, needleless serum is also great and full of peptides. So if you check that out as well. It's worth looking at. And I think this one this one is a different one. Okay, so those are a couple nice ones that are pretty affordable and very good products. Next up is Oligopeptide 1, which is also known as epidermal growth factor. And it's just a small protein found in the skin that helps stimulate cell growth and healing. In topical skincare, it's a lab-made version. It helps mimic your body's own epidermal growth factor to support renewal of skin and collagen. It also helps with barrier repair, wound healing, skin tone, fine lines, and wrinkle appearance. So it's a really nice one. It's a simple one, but you see it in a lot of products these days. So I've got one that's on the pricey side and one that's a little bit more affordable. So this one is the In Beauty Elastic Skin Serum, which is actually contains vegan snail mucin, which is really nice. I think it's yam root, I want to say, which is nice. So if you are vegan and don't like snail mucin, or you're allergic to snail mucin, because some people can be, this is a really nice option, and it's great. It's got a nice plumping and great for soothing and barrier repair. It's got kind of a goopy texture to it. So here we go. Doesn't that texture remind you of a snail mucin serum? It does, because it's just so hydrating and kind of goopy. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, next up for that is the Claire's Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop, which is $25. Although if you shop around, generally you can find a good deal on this one. It's just a liquid serum with epidermal growth factors, blueberry extract, and guasoline. This one is similar to the Peach and Lily, where it's just got a super watery texture to it, so keep that in mind. You can probably fit in your first step of your routine because it's so liquidy. And you need a couple drops, and it's good to cover your whole face. Okay, last but not least, because I do love pretty much all peptides, copper peptides. They're my love. I love them. There's so many great products with them in there. I'm just going to talk about 2. But copper peptides are amino acid peptides that are bound to copper ions. They occur naturally within the body and are involved in processes like repairing tissue and stimulating collagen and elastin. With age, levels of peptides like this tend to decline. Copper peptides are great for barrier repair, wound healing, fighting wrinkles, firming saggy skin, improving elasticity. They're great for everything, but if you do any treatments like microneedling, any lasers at an esthetician's office, dermaplaning, things like that, they're great to use in conjunction with those, as long as your esthetician says it's okay. I do my own microneedling at home. I do a couple sessions with an esthetician where it's a deeper length that I don't want to do myself, but I always use copper peptides in conjunction with it. And 2 of my favorites, the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum with Copper Peptides. I love this stuff. Great for anti-aging. When I wrote the price down on this, it was $31, but I looked this morning, now it's $32. So, yay, it's more expensive. It's still a bargain, though. So I love this. This is my #1 favorite copper peptide serum. And the next one I'm going to talk about is a powder. It's a raw powder. I bought this from a specific manufacturer, lab that manufactures cosmetic chemicals called Sanwu Labs. I had bought about 6 different versions of vials of copper peptides. I tested them all independently at a lab, and this specific brand came out the best for quantity and purity accuracy. And so I bought a ton of these. I've got a million of them, so I'll link to them below. But what I like about these copper peptides is you can mix in about 1/3 to 1/2 of a tube of this into this. You can make a 2% serum. I mix it with my body moisturizer. I mix it in with other things. I mix it in with a hair serum that I use occasionally. I love it because you can kind of customize it. And I've searched for other copper peptide powders in the US, and a lot of them are just so much more expensive. So I just had great luck with this lab. They're very helpful, so I'll link to them below. But yeah, very nice. So there's a lot of great copper peptide products. So those aren't the only two, but there's great ones. Niode has one. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So they're worth checking out. But in my opinion, these are the two that I use the most. So anyway, there's a lot of great peptides, but for 5 that I just picked, these are my top 5. If you can get them into your routine, I think you'll notice benefits. And curious if you guys have any favorite peptides, what they are and what you love about them. Leave a comment below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.